This is the Cholo News Report for Tuesday 19 February 2019. Two reported jaish-e-mohammed militants, one civilian and 4 Indian soldiers are killed in a skirmish in the Pulwama district of Indian-administered Kashmir as police search for suspects in Thursday's suicide attack that killed 40 Indian paramilitary police. Significant numbers of young men have joined the insurgency in recent years, and the funerals of well-known militants draw huge crowds who want to pay respects to martyrs. India has been accused of using excessive force to control protests, with thousands of people suffering eye injuries, or being blinded by pellet guns. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is facing an election later this year, has vowed a strong response and says he will give the military free rein. Twin explosions in Idlib, Syria, kill 24 people, and injure more than 20. The Syrian Civil Defense Group, which arrived at the scene of the incident as response units, noted that the second explosion resulted in numerous casualties as it took place near an area with many civilians. Alliance commanders say hundreds of people have been rounded up for suspected links to Bashar al-Assad's intelligence services or Daesh sleeper cells, who they blame for some of the bombings. A summit between Israel and the Visegrad Group. In particular, Israel's acting foreign minister Yisrael Katz used the phrase, "Poles imbibe anti-Semitism with their mother's milk." The meeting hosted by Israel was meant to bring together the four-nation Visegrad Group, Poland, the Czech Republic, Hungary and Slovakia. Mr. Netanyahu has spent the last decade in office watching a wave of populist leaders come to prominence around the world. He has often embraced the rise of politicians who, mirroring his own impact on Israeli politics, combined muscular self-interest in foreign policy with attacks on established elites or the media at home. 7 Labour Parties. Labour's deputy leader Tom Watson, in a video message on Facebook, urged the hard left to stop celebrating the departure of the 7s, saying it was a moment for regret and reflection, not for a mood of anger, or a tone of triumph. But strong supporters of the Blair-Brown governments such as Peter Kyle and Ben Bradshaw are staying to fight their corner on Brexit, and it's likely in the short term the numbers who do go will be small. In a statement, Jeremy Corbyn said, "I am disappointed that these MPs have felt unable to continue to work together for the Labour policies that inspired millions at the last election and saw us increase our vote by the largest share since 1945. Liberal Democrat leader Sir Vince Cable said the split was not unexpected or unwelcome and his party was open to working with like-minded groups and individuals in order to give the people the final say on Brexit, with the option to remain in the EU. The United States is discussing exchanging liaison officers with North Korea. News of the discussions comes days ahead of President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's second summit, which is set to take place in Vietnam at the end of the month.